Oh. Except I think she must cut. I think she must use some chicken broth or stock in addition to tomato sauce. Because I only used tomato sauce and it was like, kind of tastes like V8.
This has been Learning How to Not Cook with Raeyn and Morgan. True
welcome.
story. I once burned. This is one of the stupidest things that I've done. A lot of really stupid things in the kitchen. We had just moved in, and at the time I was working a 9 to like 6 o'clock every day. No, 8 to 6 o'clock every day. And Sin had a like less predictable schedule, so sometimes he would be home later. And I was like, I'm going to cook us dinner. And I had found a recipe for battered cod, I think. And I was like, I don't like fish, but I'm going to do this anyway. Whatever. So I try and make my cod. And we hadn't really used the oven yet, or the stove yet. Turns out we have a superpower stove. And it, like, heats up immediately. So this was the first thing I had ever made here, and the first thing I had ever made in our brand new pots. And I just burned the shit out of this cod onto the pan. And I was like, it's okay. It'll be okay. I'll just try again. So I tried again, and I made it again. And I did this like 4 times until I had burned my way through all $20 worth of cod. And I was like, oh my god! And when he got home, I was just like, so this happened. I tried to make his dinner. I think I ruined the pan, and we had to scrub that thing for like 3 days.
But you didn't ruin it.
I thought I had ruined it. I really did. I was like, fudge buckets. Then, a few months later, I melted a tea kettle because it didn't have that little thing on it that goes when it's done. So I just like walked away from it, and then I came back because I think I smelled it or something. I don't know. I came back, and the handle was plastic, and it had like melted where it touched the metal part. So it was like, and I was like, oh shit. So I tried to pick it up, but the handle was melted, and also the metal bottom part of the tea kettle had melted into the burner, and I was just like, oh.
I mean, how long did you walk away?
I don't know, just long enough for the water to evaporate, I guess.
It's so interesting because we have opposite cooking problems. Like, you are so scared of undercooking things that you make everything uber hot and overcooked. And I, like,
I'm so afraid of my cooking.
no, I am just terrified of food catching on fire. that I tend to just take it out sooner. Because I'm like, well, if it gets really hot, then it could just, like, combust.
I don't think that happens.
Okay, no, the Spanish rice. So I have it in these small glass oven-safe
Brownie pans.
brownie. I mean, they're like a little deeper than that, but. And so I put them in there, and I put aluminum foil or tin foil or whatever, aluminum foil over it, because that's what the recipe says. And I just had to come back to it like every 2 to 5 minutes.
God,
Because
in
I'm
the
like,
oven, it's fine. You can't put it in the microwave.
But what if it got? Like, it really scares me. Okay, because I've had some instances where food will drip onto the burner, you know, the coils in the bottom of the oven, and then it will catch up, like, it'll start smoking, and, like, that shit will burn, and then it's fine. Like, I know it's fine, and it'll smoke up the apartment, and you'll turn off the, you know, you'll do the little hush-hush thing to the smoke detector, and it's fine, but I just, like, have this fear that someday I'm gonna turn around the corner, and, like, it's just gonna be on fire.
Do you know why you feel that way?
No.
Do you not remember when I caught the oven on fire at home?
No! Oh my god, it's your freaking fault! Like, even telling you this fear, I'm about to cry. Like,
I was making a cheese pizza.
oh my god. Oh, so why don't you have this fear? here? Why is it me? Like, why am I the one who Dad almost electrocutes himself in an oven? And then I dream about him getting struck by lightning by our swing set. Like, and you're the one who freaking catches things on fire. And I'm the one who can't walk away from my oven. This is not fair.
I have caught many things on fire. Like, okay, so we'll start with the time we had ordered wings from someplace. And they're in those little foil, packages. And nobody tells you
Outback.
important things. Okay, it was Outback, whatever.
Because they did the little horn thing.
No, I'm pretty certain it was wings. I don't think I would have put just like the horned head in the microwave.
That's what I remember.
All I know is I put the wings in the microwave because I wanted to eat them. It was a weekend, thankfully, so Dad was home. And he was in the bathroom, though. So he was in the first floor bathroom, which was right around the corner from where I was making the wings. And then all of a sudden, they, went up in flames, and I was like, ah! The microwave is on fire! And Dad's like, turn it off! And I'm like, ah! What if it explodes on me? That one turned out okay. Then a few years later, though, I was making a cheese pizza, like one of the ones you just buy at the grocery store, and I stuck it in the oven.
I don't remember this.
I remember this. I was in high school. I was a junior or senior in high school.
Oh my god.
Old enough that I should have known about the dangers of making a cheese pizza, apparently. And, well...
And the cheese dripped onto
The cheese dripped onto the coil, and... I shit you not, exploded. I just remember watching the fire be like, whoop, and I was like, holy shit! Dad, the oven's on fire! And my dad was mad at me at the time, for whatever reason, and so he was sitting on the couch, and I was like, the oven's on fire, the oven's on fire. And he didn't say anything, and I was just like, the oven's on fire, the oven's on fire!
Oh my god!
And the worst bit is, it broke the oven.
Did it really?
Yeah, you don't remember?
No.
Yeah.
But see,
That's why we have that black one now, is because I broke the oven.
some part of me must remember that.
You mustn't have been there. You were probably just in your room like you always were. Jamming to your music. And I'm like, ah! Uh-huh.
God damn you.
So that was fun. Then I moved out of town when I was in college. I was at a university. I was living off campus in my own apartment with a roommate that had a microwave. Because I don't know, do they have those in dorms? I never went to a dorm. And I was really craving our grandma used to make this thing where she would take a carrot, like a long carrot, and she would put butter on it, and then she would put it in the microwave, and that'd be really good. And I was like, I really want that. So I did it, and then I left.
This is why I can't leave the kitchen! Because I hear all your stories about what happens when you leave.
And I came back, and my carrot was on fire. And I was like, how does this happen? So I opened it, and there was this little spot that big that was just charred. It was a little circle where it had been on fire, and I was just like...
Did you eat the rest of it, though?
Yes. I was a starving college student.
Of
course I ate the rest of my carrot.
My carrot dinner.
But now I've always been really afraid to ever put another carrot. How the hell does a carrot catch on... what in the carrot catches on fire?
How long did you put it in there for?
Well, I mean... to be fair, it was probably a while. But I don't remember at all. I don't remember.
Between us, we would have a normal cook.
If we could just average it out.
Because I'm anxious to the point of having to literally watch it. And you're anxious to the point where you just want to leave.
No.